What's up, guys? I'm coming at you with another one. This is now day 200 of my little Fluval Flex 15-gallon Nano Reef tank build. Not a lot has changed since the last update, and if you guys hear a little bit of noise in the background, it's my dog chewing on stuff and tearing things up. But it's now day 200 of the saltwater reef tank. Everything's going good so far. Not really a whole lot of new stuff since the last video, but everything is still super healthy. Coralline algae popping up everywhere. I'm constantly having to scrape it. But I'll go ahead and kind of get into what I have going on as far as coral wise, how the tank's doing, future plans and stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and look at the corals first. This is a little wider than I usually keep the lights going, but I'm just trying to show you a little bit better of the color, but it still doesn't do it any justice. I did get one new piece since the last video I made. I think it was day 180, which is that green star polyp kind of mini little colony there. But other than that, everything's still the same, but everything is opened and doing pretty well. I'll go ahead and get into it and kind of show you what's going on with these corals. So down here, still the same acan. I got the lights turned up way wider than they usually are, so you can see the colors a little bit better on these. So down at the bottom, I've got two heads of these green, purple with a neon green mouth to them. These red and white ones, everything's doing super healthy. Everything's pretty much open wide right now, you guys, so doing good. This one of my favorites. It's actually three huge heads. There's one on the back side of that. It's like a neon green with a really pretty purple stripes and center in it, but beautiful frag there. Up here, a lot more acans. So here I've got kind of a Superman one, blue or red with blue stripes, green with kind of a whitish purple stripes with a neon green mouth. This one is the ugliest one I have, but it's one of the healthiest one I have. It's like a really neon green ring around it, and then it's more of kind of a brownish, gives more of a brown hue than it does a purple hue. This one right here, you can't really tell the way the lights are on, but it's an orange with purple stripes and an orange mouth. But really good looking corals here, guys. Those acans are doing really well. Up here, I've got a bunch of zoanthids. Everything's opened up pretty well. The white is turned on way too bright, you guys, so it's browning some of these out, but they're really pretty colors. Up here, these are like a really bright green center with a gold polyp. I'm not sure what those are called, but the color there, that's why they're not open right there. There's a blue leg crab causing some havoc on there. Another one down here. These are fire and ice, not opened up. Sometimes these open up. They're really small when they do, but most of the time they don't. Right here, these are blue with a yellow eye and kind of a goldish yellow skirts on them. Can't really tell with the lights though. These are more of a really pretty kind of a pale pink with a super silvery kind of a blue eyes on those, but they look more peach color in this lighting. Up here, Rosta's doing really well. This clown's hungry. Growing. There's 3 or 4 more polyps on it since there was when I first got that frag. But doing really well. Eagle eyes down here, half of them are open, half of them are not. I think I got way too many crabs in here. See, they're everywhere. 1, 2, 3. There was a couple more over there. I think I've got probably 10 of them in here, 10, 15. This down here, there's 2 more crabs on there. This one right here, this one I'm a little disappointed in. It's 2 heads of a really cool gold color acan. They're an ultra acan. I paid top dollar for these 2 heads right here. And out of the 22, 24 plus heads that I have of acans, These are the only ones that don't open, and they were the priciest, so go figure. But they do open up a little bit, but they just don't, I mean, they don't get like this open, which sucks. A bunch of blue leg crabs, a couple of scarlet crabs, 4 or 5, 6 astrea snails. Other than that, cleanup crew, that's really about it. Blue leg scarlet, and some astrea snails. But I've got crabs everywhere. But down here, I've got the frog spawn doing super healthy. This one down here, I got from a saltwater store in Joplin, Missouri. The rest of these heads came from a local reef tank person. Not really local, kind of semi-local, about an hour away. Like I mentioned in some previous videos, I do live in southeast Kansas in a very, very rural area. We have one gas station that closes at 7. Other than that, I'm going 48 miles round trip to Walmart and back. So that kind of gives you an idea of what I'm dealing with. 95% of my frags came from online, saltcritters.com, and I've ordered from Corals Anonymous one time. I don't have anything in the tank from there though, except for the one clownfish. But frog spawn doing good. I've got another order that I placed with this local guy. I'm gonna get some new stuff coming in 2 days. 2 heads of Aussie gold hammer, branching hammer, some Green Bay Packers, some fire and ice those, some fireworks, clove polyps. I've got a few things coming from this guy in 2 days. But frog spawn doing great. Back here behind the frog spawn, I'll come around the side of the tank, is a little zoa garden I've got on this arch rock. I'm not sure how well that's focusing. I've got the phone turned around on the side of the tank. But everything opened up doing real well. Down here, Blasto's doing really healthy. It's not going to zoom in. There it goes, kind of. Doing really healthy. Over here, Duncans. The Duncans are falling off of the rock that I super glued them on. So I'll have to get in there and fix that on my day off. But 3 really good heads of Duncans here. And 1 up here. Super healthy, doing super good. Everything's doing really well on day 200, you guys. One of my favorite little acan frags here, neon orange with a bright neon green rings and neon green mouths. But these are really nice. Another ultra acan that I've gotten here, but this one opens up unlike the other one. I don't know if I explained this one either. It's another blue and blue with kind of a really cool kind of a orange to red two-tone color on the flesh with red eyes. Down here's 2 small heads of acan. I need to get down there and pick those up. They got knocked down. I think they're purple and white. And here's the new green star polyp I got. Pretty good size frag. I paid $32.99 for this from a reef store or a saltwater store in Joplin. But day 200, you guys, doing really good. Everything's up to standard, I guess you could say. I do battle, the most I battle with is my salinity. I don't have an auto top off, which I need to get ASAP. I don't know why I haven't spent the 50 to 70 bucks on one. You know, I'm buying that in frags, it seems like once a month, so I don't understand why I haven't got it yet, but I do need an auto top off. It is an open top tank, and the lights are on about 10 hours a day. So I'm having to top it off with a gallon of water about every 3 days. With an auto top off, I would not have to worry about that. And I could keep some SPS in here, which is what I really want to do. So coming up in a couple of days, I've got probably a 20 polyp frag of fireworks clove polyps. I've got some pallies coming. I have some different frags of zoanthids coming. And a few different mushrooms. A couple red mushrooms and a purple mushroom. Not really sure the gene on those, but I'll keep you updated with that. We'll have an auto top off soon. And since we're looking at the tank, I was thinking this honeycomb stuff, I don't know why Fluval does that. It's like a ghost line, I think, just to make it look like it, you know, with water evaporating, it's just not as ugly. But I did notice the other day, I was kind of curious, and I took a razor blade when I was cleaning the tank, and this stuff scrapes right off. So if I wanted to, I could get rid of this honeycomb, because it does just scrape right off and it's super clean underneath. But let me know if I should get rid of that or not, you guys. I'll leave that up to you. It does look okay with the honeycomb, but I'd have about another inch and a half of viewing without that. But really there's nothing up there but some lock line and nothing really. There's no fish or coral up there. I am running out of spaces for coral. This is filling up a little quicker than I thought it would. So I'm thinking about busting up some rubble rock and making it into arches with putty and super glue, kind of like I did this one over here. And just doing a couple arches, probably from the back corner up to about here, and then from the front corner up to about here. So just kind of having a couple more arches to play for more coral placement and a few SPS. Like this tank is LPS dominated for sure. It's basically only is just LPS and zoanthids in this tank. Other than the green star polyps there that I just got. But I do want to venture out and do some different stuff. I definitely need some zinnia or something waving to put it in the back over here, just to give this tank a lot more life and character to it. But I definitely, ultimately, I want to get a few different sticks. Like this tank is so small to where, you know, a 1 to 2 inch frag is plenty enough. It looks like a colony. I mean, these are 1 head to 2 heads a piece of acan, and they span over and cover, you know, about 4 by 4 inches of real estate. You know, this is probably a 3 by 4 inch frag, but it looks huge in this tank. Like, it looks like a colony in this small tank. So it doesn't take much to fill it. I do need a lot more placement though, so I'm gonna have to cure some rock and cycle some rock out in a tub or something like that, and do something with my Aquascape, because I'm out of space. But anyways, that's about it, guys. I'm rambling now. I appreciate y'all watching. This is day 200. Everything fantastic so far. I've had a few ups and downs with the tank, but right now is the best it's ever looked. I did a water change yesterday. Everything is just open and happy today, and that's why I'm making the video. But anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Thank you all for the new subscriptions. That's much appreciated. It's really cool to know that there's other people out there that are into it or wanting to start setting up a tank or something along those lines, and they're watching my videos. So thank you guys for tuning in, and peace out.